In the beginning was the name Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh. Behold the hand that holds death and binds life. Remove the recognition of the hand, and you are left with only death. Keep the hand, but refuse to name it. Keep the hand, but refuse to name it God, and your own hand becomes your own undoing. That single name contains every nihilistic worldview ever invented, and the antidote to every single one. Yeshua, behold the hand that pierces and redeems. Adonai, the sovereign ruler who holds every regime in order. Hashem, the name that refuses to be pinned down, the flow that slips every boundary, the living Heisenberg of the spirit itself. These are not four separate gods. They are four ways the single hand reveals itself. Ancient wisdom already knew this shape. Sacred geometry calls it the Vesica Piscis, the birth portal from consciousness to physical reality, the overlap where the infinite meets the finite. In Kabbalah, the same overlap appears as the meeting of Ein Sof, the infinite, and the finite vessels, the place where creation is sealed and made fruitful. The Vesica Piscis is the geometric signature of the Creator's hand, the sealed overlap through which all life and order emerge. And mathematics now hands us the same picture. This is the invariant interval, delta I squared equal delta tau squared minus delta r squared. The sealed overlap between space, r squared, and time, tau squared. No matter how the circles slide, the brown lens in the middle never really changes. It is the living Vesica. It is the hand that both seals and flows. Inside this single sealed overlap, the four fundamental forces are not separate inventions. They are four different expressions of the same hand. The strong force is the tight clamp. D equals K times delta tau over delta S times 1 over R. High coupling K, tiny radius 1 over R. Gluons and quarks locked in perfect obedience. The strong seals. The weak force is the gentle smoother. Delta S over delta T equals R times 1 over K times D. Low coupling, ordered transitions. W and Z bosons allow flavor changes without collapse. The weak smooths. Electromagnetism is the long-range explorer. K equals R times delta tau over delta S times D. Balanced coupling carried by photons, felt by electrons, and sampled across all three regimes by neutrinos. Electromagnetism explores. Gravity is the time-dilated curvature. R equals K times delta S over delta tau times D to the -1. The inverse duration term reveals why gravity dominates at large scales. It is the macro shadow of the sealed overlap itself. Gravity curves. All four diagrams arranged in a gentle rotating and riding along those dashed boundaries. The very lines you see here is the neutrino field. It is the one field that oscillates between all four regimes: strong, electromagnetic, weak, and riding the lines of gravity, recording every interaction as tiny delta S imprints directly onto the central curvature of R squared. Because it is massless and only weakly interacting, it travels unimpeded to infinity, carrying the memory of the Vesica across the cosmos. The difference in its oscillation path length determines the brightness we eventually measure on our detectors. The neutrino is not merely a particle. It is the living record of the overlap. The universe is a symphony of vibrating strings. All the forces we see are different notes played on the same underlying instrument. By Michio Kaku about M theory. Beneath the apparent chaos of the quantum world lies a deeper, more unified reality, one in which space, time, and matter are all emergent from a single, elegant structure. This is a quote from Brian Greene, and here's where it becomes personal. We are the fourth ring in this particle, the fleeting valence electrons of experience. We are the temporary, powerless by ourselves, knowing nothing on our own, yet invited and crucial to the eternal overlap in order to complete it. We are the ones who get to choose whether we align with the seal or try to pry it open. The same hand that spoke the name now speaks through geometry and physics. The Vesica Piscis is not a metaphor. It is the literal architecture of reality, the sealed overlap where the eternal meets the fleeting and makes life possible. Strong seal, the weak smooths, electromagnetism explored, gravity curves, and the neutrino remembers it all. This is only the second step. In episode 3, we will watch quantum mechanics itself disappear. In episode 3, we will watch quantum mechanics disappear once we treat fields as fields instead of some magic realm that we cannot enter. Until then, behold the hand, stay inside the seal. Thank you for your time.